Are you curious what my favorite new construction neighborhoods are and why? Well, let's dive into it. And if you have a favorite neighborhood or builder or new construction area, I'd love to hear about it. Where would you like to build? And like I said, who's your favorite builder? Do neighborhood amenities play a large role in determining your favorites, or does it depend more on who the builder is? So these are all kinds of things we're going to dive into today's video. But before we do, I'm Lisa McBride with Sarasota Neighborhood Experts, and my team and I love helping so many people buy, sell, and invest here in Sarasota, Manatee counties. Give us a call today. Did you know that in Sarasota, Manatee counties, we have over 120 new communities and well over 20 different national home builders, as well as luxury home builders, custom builders. So figuring out who is the best to go with and what they all offer, that's a lot to decipher. So how do you choose? Well, there's no wrong answer. It really depends on what you're looking for. But today I'm going to talk about 5 of my favorites and why. So one of my favorites is Taylor Morrison. And I work with Taylor Morrison home builders quite a bit, but for one very particular reason. They are the home builder of Esplanades. Now, if you're not familiar with Esplanade, it is a resort lifestyle community. Now, these are not 55 plus communities. However, they title them active lifestyle. So residents do tend to be a little closer to the age of 50 most of the time, but it is not necessary. There's all ages in Esplanades. Taylor Morrison is a large nationwide home builder, and they actually began in 2007. So for a builder to start back in the 2007 and go through the recession, you know they have to be pretty strong. They really are diligent about creating wonderful floor plans and are customer service based. And in an Esplanade, there's a number of different Esplanades in our area. Currently, we have 4 different Esplanades under construction and 2 that have been completed. And the 2 that have been completed are absolutely some of the most desired in our area. And people ask me about them quite often, and they've really, really retained their values and escalated actually in their value. So let's start with some of the Esplanades that are currently available. We have Esplanade in Azario. We actually have Esplanade at Sky Ranch, as well as Esplanade at the Heights, and Esplanade at Artisan Lakes in Palmetto. So you can see how popular this really is. Now, naturally, the locations are all a little different, but their floor plans tend to be the same or very similar. For instance, the Lazio model is one of the most popular floor plans that Taylor Morrison builds. It has large open kitchen living spaces. It has 3 bedrooms plus a den. And if you need something a little larger, for instance, the Lazio is about 2,400 square feet, but if you wanted a larger version, there's the Palazzo, which is between 3,100 and 3,300 square feet. All of these models include great outdoor living space and the opportunity to add a pool. Now, currently, Taylor Morrison is not including pools in their homes because it was delaying process to close way too much. Another floor plan that's very popular and a little smaller is the Arezzo, which is about 1,800 square feet and does feature 2 or 3 bedrooms plus a den. Taylor Morrison also has side-by-side villas, standalone homes, and some townhomes. So there's a lot of options when it comes to Taylor Morrison. The amenities is what I'm talking about a lot in these Esplanades, and they definitely stand out. Their resort pool is just beautiful. They also have separate lap lanes. They have resistant pools for great exercise. They have pickleball, tennis, sand pits. They have great workout facility. But more importantly, they have an activities director right there on site, and they help get people involved, and it's easy to meet people. Also, a great thing is they all have tiki bars and restaurants, and it's just a great place to hang out. So it's easily Taylor Morrison and Esplanades is in my top 5 faves of all time. Next, I want to talk about Neil Homes. Neil Homes is a Florida-based home builder with over 50 years of experience and have built many communities that buyers love. Neil builders develop villas, townhomes, single-family homes, and I want to discuss just a few of Neil's communities today. As mentioned, there's a number of them throughout our area, but I'm going to start with just a few that are in Venice. For instance, they have Avellina. Avellina is definitely a private, gated, boutique kind of community of just 96 homes with over 5 different floor plans. And the size is between 2,300 and almost 2,800. They all have 3 to 4 bedrooms, 3-car garages, and are built in the British West Indies in coastal architectural styles. Neil also has Wisteria, which are just a little bit smaller models, and then Aria, which is an Italian-inspired community in Venice, Florida, and these are all luxury homes. They're spacious living and dining rooms. They have expansive masters, lots of outdoor living space, and so it's just another opportunity with Neil Home Builders. As you can see, Neil is building beautiful homes in Venice, but also in our area of Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, we have the Alcove, which is very spacious, and it is part of the waterside community. Now, there are not any amenities in Alcove aside from a kayak launch, but there's no community pool or anything like this. This is a very private area, but it is extremely close to Waterside downtown. A few other Neil communities is Windward and Grand Park. So whether you're looking for your first home or a luxury home, Neil builds all of that. So I'm a big fan of Neil Homes. The next builder I want to talk about is Toll Brothers. Now, unlike Neil Homes, Toll Brothers have been building all over the United States, and they are currently building in more than 20 states, and they're always ranked as one of the top nationwide home builders. They have attention to detail and really thoughtful floor plans. They're very customer center based, and I love what they're building. Currently, Toll Brothers is developing the Isles in Lakewood Ranch and also Solstice in Welland Park, which they're just beautiful. The homes in Welland Park are between 2,000 and 2,500 square feet, where the Isles are a little bit larger, 2,200 to 3,300 square feet. Toll Brother neighborhoods do include community pools, tennis, pickleball, but they don't have the same amenities at all that maybe an Esplanade has. They're a little bit smaller neighborhoods. The attention is more on the home, the layout, the finishes. But the nice thing about not having all the amenities that you're not going to use, you're not going to be paying high HOA fees. The next builder on my list that I want to talk about is MI Homes. Now, MI Homes has a number of beautiful subdivisions, but you may not have heard about them as often. Some of the subdivisions they're currently taking part in is Traverse in Palmetto, Cypress Glen in Parrish, but for today's video, I'm really focusing on 2 different communities. One is Sweetwater in Lakewood Ranch. Now, I think Sweetwater is an ideal community, and I think it's a little bit overlooked sometimes. MI is building this grand neighborhood that is going to be over 500 single-family homes in villas. They have 3 different series. They have the River Series, which again is going to have British West Indies, craftsman style, Tuscan elevations. All the plans start over 1,700 square feet and go all the way over 3,300 square feet. So you can see there's going to be a variety of sizes out there. They're all going to have between 3 and 5 bedrooms. They're going to have 2-car garages, and there's different size lots. You have a 52-foot, 62-foot, and then they have the Villa Series, which are a little bit smaller. So on the larger 62-foot wide lots, you can get a 3-car garage. They have ranch style and 2-story homes out here. So there's so much to choose from, and it's located right off of U-Lane Road in Lakewood Ranch. It's super convenient to everything that Lakewood Ranch has to offer. Some of the amenities that MI is going to offer is the resort lifestyle with the pool, the heated pool, the playground, sports courts, 24-hour fitness, social hall, and so much more. So you can see that there's a lot that they're trying to incorporate into this neighborhood that some of the other neighborhoods already had. And so when they started, and they've not been around, Sweetwater's only been around for about a year, so it's really going to be there for a while, and it's really building up a lot of steam. So definitely check out MI Homes at Sweetwater. The other MI community I want to talk about is in the Waterside area. So this next area is Nautique or Nautica. I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I'm not sure exactly how they expect it to be pronounced. But this is a brand new development that does feature 164 rear load townhomes. So the garage is in the back, which a lot of people think is great, and this is situated off one of the most stunning lakes out there at Waterside Place, so you have great views. And these are brand new townhomes. A few of the amenities in Nautique is going to be tropical cabanas, a community pool, a dog park, playground, and pickleball. Now these are 2-story homes, and I think they're gonna be ideal for so many people that are gonna want a little bit more affordability and still be in Waterside. A few different floor plans are featured. There's actually 4 different floor plans out here. The Annapolis is going to be the largest with 2,400 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It also includes a loft upstairs. The smaller model is the Bay Harbor, is 1,700 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and 2-car garage. There's a few other models as well, and so if townhomes is something that you're looking for, they have them sized between 1,700 and 2,400 square feet. So this is the other reason that I really like this. This is ideal for so many people. So definitely put MI Homes on your list of builders to check out. Okay, let's wrap it up. This last builder I think might surprise you a little bit, because this builder gets talked about a lot, sometimes not always in the best manner, but I want to talk about this builder because of what they're building currently and this particular neighborhood. And this is Star Farms. Star Farms is located in Lakewood Ranch, and it is going to be state-of-the-art community. First of all, it's over 700 acres. It has 1,500 homes slated to be built. It is being built by D.R. Horton, and this builder is putting in this. It's crazy what is going to be out here. First of all, there's over 30 different home models to choose from. There are 4 separate lifestyle community centers that will have everything for everyone. So it is amazing. Not to mention that our luxury builders out here in Star Farms have 92 homes that are just top of the line. So in the middle of Star Farms, you're gonna have these 92 luxury homes, and they start about 2.5 million and go up from there. So there's a little bit of everything in Star Farms. Like I said, what's really big about this is these 4 different community centers. The first one is the Resort Club, which is really the hub of it, of all this campus. It's got a hospitality staffed clubhouse. There's obviously going to be pool, pickleball, anything that you want to do is going to be there. They're going to have restaurants and coffee shops. And so it really is like living in your own little community. Everything is just walking, or a golf cart, because you can have a golf cart in Star Farms, drive away from your home. So it's super convenient. Not to mention there's going to be a school right outside of Star Farms. So another one of the community centers is Cabana Corner. This is a little bit more private, a little smaller, but again, it will have its own pool. All of these places, these community centers will have pools, so there'll be 4 total. The next one is Junction Place, and this is really built with the families in mind, as it's going to have lots of outdoor activities for children. It's going to have baseball diamonds, it's soccer field, it's basketball. Anything that you can do with your kids could be done here at this junction. They're even going to have an after-school program set up when it's all established. So just amazing. And the final community center out here at Star Farms is Adventure Retreat. And this is more for the active lifestyle or the little bit older, over 55. This particular community will only be used by people in this one subdivision, and again, they're gearing it towards a little bit older. But it will have private pool, swim up bar, they'll have water aerobics, they'll have staff all the time. So this is just gonna be just relaxing, fun, so much to do out at Star Farms for anybody. The other nice thing about Star Farms right now is they do have inventory homes. So if you're looking for a home that you want to get into by the end of the summer or even before that, they have models that are built, ready to go. And we don't see that very often right now. those are some of my favorite builders currently. Like I said, I love so many of the builders we have in the area. There isn't one that's better than the other. It really depends on what you're looking for. So if you're thinking about building a home and want more information, who's got the best incentives, who's got the most amenities, who's got the best floor plan, give me a call. Let me know if I can help. I really appreciate you watching, and as always, thanks for reaching out. Keep watching and take care.